A constitution bench of the Supreme Court has today blocked the release of 7 convicts in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. We have Utkarsh Anand with us today to explain the nitty-gritties of the case. Hi Utkarsh.
Yeah,
Can you tell us on what grounds has the Supreme Court given this ruling?
Shalini, today's ruling is a very significant ruling because it lays down the contours of the criminal justice system in the country henceforth. The Supreme Court's Constitution Bench, which comprised 5 judges, they said that in cases where the investigation has been carried out by a central agency such as the CBI or the NIA and it entails punishment such as death penalty or convictions under offences where executive power of the central government exists, state government does not have the power to grant remission. Remission essentially means freeing convicts before their jail term ends. So in this case, Tamil Nadu government had set into motion a proposal to release 7 convicts, but the central government objected to it. The central government said that this is our power because the case has been investigated by the CBI. Now in this ruling, the Constitution Bench also said that where the crimes pertain to of national importance and very national figures of with immense significance they have been killed, state government cannot be said to be the appropriate authority in deciding on remission for such convicts.
Okay, so what kind of a legal precedent does this kind of a ruling set?
No, this is a Constitution Bench judgment, Shalini. So it comprises 5 judge bench and it lays down the foundation for all the legal judgments to be followed by every bench of lesser composition and also by the other courts in the country. So this ruling said a lot of things about the powers of remission, when can the state government exercise its power, when the state government does not have the power to exercise the remission, especially in cases where serious crimes have been committed, aggression internal or external against the country, and where like there are charges of sedition involved. In those cases, state government has been deprived of its authority to free convicts unilaterally. They have to essentially consult the central government, and in majority of such cases, this consultation would mean concurrence of the central government.
Okay. And if I'm right, the bench also articulated what it means by a life term. Can you clarify that?
Yes, there have been rulings in the past by the Supreme Court that life term means like one's jail term until the natural death of the person concerned. In this ruling, one of the questions pertain to what does the life term mean and whether this can be construed as a jail term for 14, 20 or 30 odd years. Because after every 14 years, the state government can exercise its power of remission. The Supreme Court in today's judgment has reiterated and reaffirmed the fact that life imprisonment would mean jail till the end of one's life. Also, it also evolved a special category of sentences in which a person can be sentenced to 14, 20, 25 or 30 years in jail after depriving the state government to grant remission. This is like circumscribing the authority of the state government for this specified period, and the state government cannot grant remission to convicts if a high court or the Supreme Court has sentenced a convict to a jail term beyond 14 years.
Okay. And with regards to this case, can you explain what happens next?
Now, essentially, this judgment today clarifies that Tamil Nadu government will not be in a position to release these convicts because this is a case which involved assassination of a former prime minister, and the Supreme Court has been very clear that in such cases, state government cannot be said to be the right authority in deciding for remission. So now, but because the Constitution Bench is set up to decide on major legal issues, this case has to go back to the appropriate 3-judge bench, which will now rule upon in the facts of this case. But what the Supreme Court has said today, it is very clear, unequivocally clear, that Tamil Nadu government will not be able to free these convicts.
Okay. Thank you very much for these inputs, and thank you for watching us.